The following developments have taken place over the past 24 hours. In the Krasnolimansky direction, Russian troops continue to press on. A couple of days ago, in the Turn area, Russian troops moved out of the Shiriki Ovrag Gully with several armored vehicles. The enemy keeps hitting infantry with cluster shells and armored vehicles with conventional shells. The fighters reached the eastern edge of the Kragloya Gully, after which they pushed the enemy back 400 meters. The gullies themselves are large ravines. Therefore, the military most often try to go around them on the edge, as in the center there is a lowland. Therefore, the presence of soldiers is mostly recorded on the edge of the gullies. Russian troops also achieved success in a section of a neighboring gully just to the north. There are dozens of different unnamed gullies in Ukraine, including this one. The military has advanced 3 kilometers. They achieved a serious tactical success. In the Krasnolimansky direction, south of the Stelbratskoy grave, fighters artillery processing enemy trenches. Prepare the ground for the upcoming assault. As before, there is still intense fighting in the Avdiivka area. To the south of the Zarya Gardening Society, after capturing the junction of the wooded areas, the Ukrainian armed forces decided to launch a counterattack to regain their lost position. A contact small arms battle took place. The soldiers were actively assisted by artillerymen. As a result, the fighters held this point. The enemy, having suffered losses in wounded and killed, returned back. The fighters are preparing for new tactical successes. Northeast of Avdiivka, the troops of the East Group are also showing initiative. West of Molotovsky Pond, the soldiers, in heavy fighting, squeezed the AFU out of an area of 1 square kilometer. Ukrainian forces are providing fire countermeasures at all times. One stationary BMP was hit by a drone strike. Most likely the crew was absent at the time of the hit, and before the strike the equipment hit a mine. The fighters are gradually tightening the vise around the eastern part of Avdiivka. In the Kurakovsky direction, the troops of the 1st Army Corps continue to make attempts to advance in the Novomykhailovka area. The AFU still has enough forces to hold their positions. In order to create gaps in the Ukrainian defense, the Air Force is dropping half-ton FABs on the enemy, which is stationed in the western part of the village. In the Kherson direction, troops of the Dnipro Group continue to hit the AFU in Krinky. The Ukrainian commanders from the opposite bank are finding it more difficult each time to carry out rotation. Fighters using kamikaze drones and grenade thrower drones destroy 2 boats with crews every day. Over the past 24 hours, 6 boats were eliminated. At the same time, artillery installations and anti-aircraft missile systems of the right bank are put out of action every day. In Matrenko, Lancet hit a launcher Iris-T. The elimination of 2 such installations is claimed.